All right, raise your hand if you've got 20 grand sitting around to redo your kitchen cabinets. I'm guessing most of us may let out a little chuckle at that, but the truth is you may not need new cabinets, just a better way to organize what's in them. Sherry Dorsch, a designer for Shelfgenie of Columbus, joining me along with her client, Phil Sievert. Thank you both for being with me.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so Sherry, you are a designer with Shelfgenie. Let's talk about kind of what you do throughout the process when you meet with a customer.
Okay, great. Yeah, customer, calls in, schedules an appointment. We go into their home, and really what we do is ask a lot of questions at first. Talk about, how they use their kitchen, what's important to them, or bathroom if we're looking at a bathroom space, and what their needs are, so we can figure out, what their frustrations are and kind of what needs to be fixed. And then we go through the cabinets, measure some things, and try to figure out the best design to solve those problems.
And going back a little bit, I should mention, what kind of options does Shelfgenie have? What can you do for somebody?
The pull-out drawers for kitchen, bath, under sinks, cooktops, even things like freestanding furniture, laundry rooms, really any cabinet we can put some pull-out shelves into, or even those cool dividers that you'll see above ovens and refrigerators where you can stand up trays and spice solutions. So really there's a ton of options.
You organize people's lives,
yes,
right? One kitchen, bath, pantry at a time, whatever it may be.
Right.
Okay, so you worked on Phil's kitchen. So Phil, what were some of the issues you saw?
There are so many things that were, I spent a lot of time in the kitchen. I cooked previously in my career, and things like the appliances, I collect way too many kitchen gadgets, and being able to access them without having to shuffle through 5 or 6 of them, and stacked storage containers that were just an absolute disaster, and solving for that. And then a lot of dead space that were in the island, that were under sinks, that were all just inaccessible. And now it's completely a different reality in the kitchen.
And I'm probably not alone in this, but I may be showing, a little naivete at the moment, but I didn't even realize that underneath your oven, that drawer wasn't meant to store all of your cookie pans in, right? That has an actual function. And I'm sure many people thought the same thing, right, Sherry?
Yeah, definitely.
So you come in, you make all these solutions, and I know, Phil, we talked about the one thing was the fake drawer.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, that's a frustration.
Hugely. And there are actually 2. There's the one in the sink, and the original build of my house, the kitchen island, originally had a bar sink in it. And when they replaced that with just a countertop, they didn't do anything with the door. And now that drawer that pulls out is where I keep all of my knives that are right there by the island. So it's so efficient to be back and forth in and out of that drawer that was completely wasted space previously.
And Sherry, you probably go into these homes. Most homeowners don't realize that this space is functioning if you can do something with it, right?
Right, exactly. Oftentimes under cooktops, and sometimes in islands like Phil's, we'll have this dead space. You have this false front. If we can take that, and a lot of times we can do something like make a drawer for all of your utensils or knives, like Phil used his for, or spices. Everyone's looking for a spice solution. If we can take a space that you currently aren't doing anything with, and we can turn that into a drawer that you can store all kinds of things in, I mean, for a lot of people, that is the favorite thing that we do in their kitchen.
And Phil, what was your final kind of review of what Sherry did in her
I
kitchen?
absolutely love it. It was literally night and day. It's so much more efficient. It's easier to clean. It's easier to get at things. Absolutely a great experience.
And now, are you one of those converts who's like, okay, what else can I get done, right?
I'm looking at every room, every pantry, every closet, thinking how could it apply? How could Shelfgenie apply to that space?
All right, Sherry, it is easy to get started. What should somebody do if they're out there saying, yes, I need help?
Give Shelfgenie a call. Call the 800 number and schedule an appointment with a designer. One of the designers will come out, and like I said, just ask a lot of questions, and that consultation is free. So we just want to help you figure out how to make your space work better, and how we can ease all of those frustrations and turn all of that into enjoyment and love in your kitchen.
I love it. All right, Phil, Sherry, thank you as always for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.